Hey guys, what's up? It's Jevin, and welcome back to another episode of Buildercraft. How's Machinima Realms viewers doing today? I'm doing good. We're not actually in a new world. What I had done is I just flew away from our old house. I need to install Ray's minimap so I know exactly where that house is at all times. We're not leaving this world behind at all. What I thought was when we gotta get bored of something, we'll just leave that area for a bit and then maybe come back to it later on. So what we're going to be talking about today is actually a lot of things. So what I have decided to do with a couple of friends is make a server for you guys. But before we even get into that, we're at this kind of blank part of land. We're going to be starting a town build today. And then each episode we're going to be adding stuff to the town. Buildings, roads, just everything that we can possibly think of for a town. So first things first, I want you guys to leave comments on what exactly I should be putting in this town, what kind of buildings, things like that. Next thing is, so for the fan server, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm just going to work in the background as we talk about this. Probably I'm going to use, I want to pick out a cool, I think we're going to use Mossy for the road, because I mean the Mossy just looks awesome in this, so just like that. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to make as the road. Okay, so for the fan server, there's going to be 4 YouTubers hosting it. It's going to be me, I'm Jevin, Mr. 360 Games, Far Forever 26, or Packride. He makes the modding videos on Realm. And then there's going to be Clash JTM. If you know who he is, he's a pretty cool dude. I will link all 4 of their channels below, just so you can get an idea of who they are if you have not seen them before, which is very rare because they're some cool dudes, not gonna lie. So the basis of this server is going to be just fan appreciation. What it's going to happen is there's going to be a couple different worlds that are going on all at once. When you start off, you're going to come into a main spawn. These are just preliminary ideas. This is why I'm mentioning it to you guys, because I want your ideas. So what'll happen is we'll come into the server, and once you get into the server, there's going to be a sign you can click. The sign's going to give you a tag. So say you're a fan of Sam or Far Forever 26. You'll be able to walk up to his sign and you'll be able to click it. That will give you a certain tag on your name, which will be like a designated color. This color will let everybody know that you're a fan of him. And then, I don't know, maybe thinking of, I know we didn't think of this in the Skype call a little bit ago, but maybe doing like a universal color for fans of all four of us. We're not sure about that just yet. I actually probably should mention that to them. But as for now, each of us are going to have 4 separate worlds in the server. So essentially you'll sign on, click your color tag that's to the person you're following, and then there's going to be like a board you walk up to. You'll click on one of the signs, and the sign will take you to our designated world. My world will be Buildercraft based. It'll be all building, all creative, no griefing, anything like that. There's going to be a lot of plugins involved, a lot of custom built plugins involved. And then say you want to be in Sam's world. Sam is kind of redstone based. I'm not sure exactly how he'll want his server. No, that's up to him. So you'll go into his world, and hold on, the sound just seems so loud. Okay, so it's not. And then, you know, it's just how each YouTuber wants their world. And if you want to get more info on this, I'm almost certain all 4 of us will be uploading videos to our personal channel. Our personal channels as well, to kind of give you guys an intro as to what's going on. I'm trying to think of which way I want to go. I think we're just going to keep going straight. But anyway, so as these ideas progress, as far as launch date for a server like this, I think we're going to do something. We're hoping 2 weeks maybe. So maybe an episode or 2 from Buildercraft for now. I'll be able to officially launch the server. Who knows? We'll see what happens. So I think that's going to be good for the road. We'll finish the road later. Anyway, so what I'm thinking is, or what we were continue to think is that When you guys sign on, you'll be able to click and go to the separate worlds. There are also going to be, I think that we had decided maybe 2 other worlds. There's going to be a survival world that you guys can just go into and play by yourself, or a factions world. We're not sure yet on the factions. None of us that are involved with the project are really into factions that much. And if you don't know what factions are, it's essentially like a clan server to where you sign on, and each group has its own faction, and you like fight to the death essentially. So we're not exactly sure how we want to do that just yet. And I think we're gonna have to go like Mojang style on this and put wool and torches down as the light, because like honestly, we kind of want to keep the server grief free actually, and then the best way to do that would be to really just keep it factions free. I mean, obviously there's always going to be some sort of griefing because people are just dicks like that, but but we think the best way to do that is just to keep the factions out of it. So along with all those worlds, there's also going to be donation perks, because obviously a server like this is going to be costly. The server will be up 24/7, and what we're going to do is, I think as the start of the server, there's going to be 150 slots. It's probably going to be full a lot of the times because of our 4 followings. I think combined total, let's see if we can add this up real fast. It's a little too close, by the way. There we go. Let's fill this back in. I think our combined following for YouTube is, let's see, I have 75,000 subscribers. Mr. 360 Games has 120,000. So right there's 190 almost, maybe even more. And then Sam has 10,000 subscribers, so there's 200,000, and then Clash has 20,000, so there's about 230,000 followers total. I mean, obviously our subscriber bases aren't 100% active, but it's still going to be a very full server. So what we decided to do to keep the server up and running was to do donation perks, essentially, basically to where you guys, if you donate, you will get maybe, like, say if you donate and you're a fan of mine, you maybe get like your own custom plot of land, like a big plot of land, and you can build whatever you want on that, obviously. Not sure what the other guys have decided. That was just an idea that we had tossed around, because the guy who runs it, he runs a faction server by himself, and that's how he keeps his server running, is with, like, if you donate, you get to live in a house or something like that. So essentially that's what we want to do. That way all the server maintenance and everything will be taken care of. We actually won't be, obviously we're the final word for this server, but I don't like that either, to be honest with you. Let me get rid of this. But obviously we're the final word on what goes on, but we're not actually running the server. There's a guy who's going to run it for us, and everything's been set up to make sure that it's all good to go, basically. But we're still working out the final idea. So this is where you guys come in. Like, if you were to join on this server, and obviously it would be just like you wouldn't have to go to any website and join, because it wouldn't be whitelisted, it would be to the public, basically. Like, what kind of server would you guys want to join, you know? And like, this is what this video is mainly for, to get ideas, because, you know, just imagine how awesome it would be to sign on to, like, my Buildercraft part of the server and to see all kinds of amazing creations. Now, obviously, I realize that everybody's not going to be the best builder in the world, but there's going to be a lot of sweet stuff on there. So, I mean, it would be nice to see that kind of stuff, and what we're going to do here is we're going to start putting like flower pots and stuff in as well. So right now we're going to be working on the road for a bit. You're like, yay, road. And but I thought it would be kind of cool to do that. I think what we're going to do is we're going to leave paths open. So something like this. Yeah. Okay, so let me get my fence gates out here. Not my fence gates, but my trapdoors. If I can find them. Okay, But yeah, back to the server stuff. So like that's what we kind of want to know is like, you know, when you sign on, what kind of stuff do you want to see from the server? We definitely we've been wanting to do something like this for a while. It's just been hard to get together because, you know, we need somebody to run it for us because we don't have the time to run it. I've been wanting a server for the Jevenators for like the longest time, and finally getting something like this it'll be huge for you guys. A place you can go build, just kick it, you know. So things like that will be coming very soon. We're not sure on an ETA for server launch because we want to get everything just absolutely perfect before we start. That way when you guys join, there's no confusion as to what's going on or anything like that. So that was like the main reason for this video was so like, hey, you know, like when you join this kind of server, like what do you expect? Because like I said, none of us has ever ran a server before. Maybe besides like personal servers, and it hasn't held this caliber of people that are going to be joining. Because I would imagine that when Buildercraft goes live and the server's up, I'm imagining that the server will actually be full, and that's 150 slots. He said he can make it bigger if he needs to, and that's what we're kind of counting on. Obviously, we don't expect the server to just be better than everybody else's server. We want it to be a nice place for you guys to come. So. I'm gonna go ahead and stop filming for now. I know we didn't do much today, but this was really kind of like a talky episode. So what I want you guys to do is, what kind of buildings should I have in our world here? I'm gonna keep doing the little details for this for now. Also, server details, guys. I gotta know what you're thinking. That way it's easier for us to make this server. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a rating. As far as like challenges, I'm going to go with 800 likes would be amazing, guys. This is iJevin. Peace out.
The Land of Madrid, coming June 18th, only to Machinima Realm.